Alright, episode 2. Kind of maximalist cover. Worked on this from March 8th to March 27th. Due date, goals. I don't feel like reading those. Gotta get this fucking open. There we go. Mercy, though I don't really like how it turned out. Jessica Adams, I do like this and how it turned out. French Kiss the Elderly, one of my favorite songs by Jack Off Jill. I love this drawing of her. I think she turned out really fucking good in terms of my stylistic choices. Michelle and Hell, Robin Mulder, Tanya Cha-Cha, but I drew the whole band together. Cranky Goth Posers. Kenny, this like Halloween themed OC I designed last year. Let you read this if you want. Sorry, my hands are shaky. Oh, and this, I guess. Sorry if you can't see it. Okay. I love this drawing of Kenny. Like, the lighting in this is so fucking good. Rochelle. Oh, shit. Can't show this on YouTube. Older idea that I've actually had for a while, but decided to do it here. And I've actually redone this in, like, a more recent sketchbook. Also, pardon the red on my fingers. I was blending in red marker. A weird dress design, a werewolf. That's not very good because I traced it. Graveyard. The bunny shrub from that one scene in K through 12. Melanie Martinez's first movie. Tattoo designs. Melanie Martinez. This picture from the Crybaby era. A raccoon smoking a bong. I honestly wouldn't mind getting this tattooed. It's one of those like Born to Avoid. World is my room sort of memes. The sweater's like really fucked, sorry. Nil from Pine Point, little Pinterest outfit study, little official art from Zayze. Dimitri, same thing as last thing. I love how it looks here. It looks great in my style. Especially this one, with the open mouth. Oh, I feel like his eyes should have been pink to make him look more like a stoner. Anyways, Shiloh. This very, like, autistic coded girl. This, like, robot friend, 25.0, that she ends up having to fix at some point to get him back in working order. But that's a whole story for another day. A line art study of a botfly. Other bugs. An imp. This lady holding a botfly maggot as if it's her own baby. Some old Jasmine Bean promotional art during the Worldwide Torture era. I think this used to be like a t-shirt design or something. Melanie Martinez, again. Can you tell I'm a fan? Greg Lee from Night in the Woods. Zach. I don't know what happened here. Some paint from this page is smeared on this. Yeah, Zach just being hot, I guess. I was reading the book Chosen to Die. I can't remember the author's name, though. Yeah, this is actually from the book. I, like, tore it out and everything. Are You the One? It says, Beware of the Scorpion. I technically got this wrong. It's supposed to say, Beware the Scorpion's Wrath. Because it's about this murderer who, like, kidnaps this woman. This is meant to be her arm, like, locked to the, like, bed frame. And it's, like, light coming in because the star-crossed killer, as it's called in the book, is, like, peeking in on her. And it takes place in a like cabin in the woods in winter, so felt this is perfect. Anyways, little muscle study. Zach here, probably can't tell. Oh, Jesus Christ, this happens so much. The trees don't look great because the markers I was using kind of died, but Xena, warrior princess. Clementine from the Silver Sprocket comic of the same name. Gross. Yeah. And then character created by Lauren Munger. We actually have her book. Let me get it. Sleepwalking. Just a little like zine comic about these like messy 20-somethings. Yeah. It's on my floor now. Robin. It says hairpiece up there, like a John Lennon reference. He's like probably up with like 3 a.m. here, and then looking at the lava lamp. I really like this and kind of want to create it or recreate it one of these days. There we go. An outfit study for Robin. I think some of these came from Pinterest. It says artistic in one word, and then Garfield. Okay, let's see. Likes and dislikes. Likes, Cave Town, indie music, marijuana, creating and playing music, the Beatles, anything Gudetama related. Dislikes, loud noises, his anxiety / panic attacks, fragile masculinity, his lack of object permanence, and organized religion and labels. This like radioactive skeleton. So I was probably just bored and didn't know what else to draw. ZDC, the artist behind Ramshackle, eventually put out this like cool Halloween sticker pack thing where it was like Vinny as a werewolf, Stone as a vampire, so I thought this would be really cute if I were to do this whole thing. I think some yellow from her, or rather some like yellow stains from the brown markers I used, kind of got on him, unfortunately. But that's what happens when you use cheap, shitty Copic markers, y'all. Other designs for projects. Yet again. Okay, let's see. Jasmine Bean. It says cunt. This is based off the cake from the, God, what was it? Birthday Bitch music video. R.I.P. One of Jasmine's own sculptures. Just, you know. I tried to use some like Pinterest pose I found to draw Pebble from Ramshackle. I might redraw this one day. Rochelle. Kind of boring. This like alien embryo. I really like this. I think this turned out pretty cool. Alligator Blood by Nicole Dollenganger. Because at a certain point in the year I was obsessed with this fucking song. So I did this. Morgue, one of my sculptures. Actually, let me go get her. Okay, here she is. Some of her paint maybe ain't the best, but here she is. And the wings. Anyways, put her to the side. Sorry. Trout Heart Replica by Amanda Palmer. I'll let you read this if you want. Lyrics to Trout Heart Replica, and some like dumb poetry shit, I guess. Anyways. Okay. That was annoying. Alright, anyways. I'm not sure where I got this, but it's cute. A little Tamagotchi thing. This is another sculpture. I guess I could grab it in a second here. My Little Pony, a Pokemon card I found on my floor. Monster, something I cut out of a Cheetos bag. Conti from Fooly Cooley. Spirit Halloween tag. Stone from Ramshackle. Gloomy Bear. Self-explanatory. Anyways, let me grab the fucking sculpture thing. Here it is. It's really fucking ugly. But look at that, it even has armpit hair. Anyways. Whew. I worked on this from March 30th to June 3rd of 2025. And more monster cams, because I'm trash. There's some goals, but I'm not going to read them. Thumbnailing for a piece I did last year. Just miscellaneous studies and shit. I don't feel like flipping through. Portal's perfume. Banner study, a list of other shit. Argo. And I was still working on his design. More Argo, Nosferatu. This thing that just talks about his powers and other vampire mythology shit. This page I really like. Get caught up in the magic. This is something I've redrawn in a later sketchbook earlier this year. Sorry. More thumbnailing. We'll see these two soon. More studies. Did a walking study and running stand. This thing of all the Blue Light Reckoning OCs. Lynn, Zach, Robin, Shiloh 25.0, Robin again. But it says, 4 best friends and a robot. Things get weird. An all-new comic for fans of Avalon Silva. I wonder who that is. Oh, these Susie Sue drunks look like shit. Oh god. That's looking rough. This thing I cut out of a comic book because I liked it. This comic book was dilapidated. Noah from Pine Point. Old Pine Tree. Pine Point redraw for Nil and Dimitri in my style. Arto Latina, her older design. I really like these. This and this especially are unique posing. Oh. There's some like loose thread in my sewing kit, so I just did this with some Gorilla Glue to make a face. This used to be a Barbie doll head. I don't know what happened to it. I was practicing sewing, so I was just fucking around with these. I Feel Icky, this collage I made with a bunch of fabric. Oh. A lyric comic for Argo, using lyrics to Run by Daughter, this like British neo-folk kind of band. They sound kind of gothy, but not necessarily explicitly goth, whatever. Okay, anyways. The lighting in this comic was really fun. This is one of my favorite pages, because as you're reading, it's just this. Maybe I could post this on a little community tab thing. I don't know. I might spruce it up a little bit, because some panels are not looking great. This is really cool. I referenced one of those pictures of someone's girlfriend dragging him through a field, but it's just a vampire dragging you into the woods to kill you. Tricks her with a kiss and then bites her neck. She tries to run away. Run, 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 run. And then she trips over a rock. knocks herself out, and then suddenly he's eating her guts. I'd never finished this. I like these panels, though. I mainly just didn't finish it because I just didn't like how some of these panels here were drawn. I feel like they really could have been done better. If I ever revamp this, maybe. We'll see what happens. Ooh. Robin, when I initially gave him the redesign of this little hat here, funny meme. If you stopped doing something that defined you as a person, would you stop being that person? I just felt like this would fit Robin's character arc and my character stories. Another hand study. Study for a dog running. Another little hand study, followed by a foot study. This is when I first found Strawberry Switchblade. So I found it sometime in, I don't know. This and this and this were the only ones that got made. Actually, let me grab one. Here she is. Her name is Jolene. Inspired by Strawberry Switchblade. Evidently. With polka dots and everything. Oh, well. That's not looking great, but whatever. Okay. A design of a doll for Rose McDowell of Strawberry Switchblade. I would show it, but I don't feel like grabbing it right now. Lighting study. This thing for Momo and Journey of Pine Point. I think they turned out pretty fucking good. Momo looks really fucking great. Wait, I just realized something. You look like shit! That's from the game. Oh wait, this. Whore. Old robot designs I put in here. Shiloh. She's asexual. She likes these weird generic aliens. And Billie Eilish, so that's why she's here. I feel like you'd have one of these, so. More Shiloh. Great if you must. Anyways, no page for Robin. It's kind of shitty though. Don't sweat it, dude. It's a frog. And then some quote. Anyways, I'm waking up. Or Robin, I guess. And then this piece that was teased in previous studies. It says, Pluto destroy me. Kill me off slowly. The Portals Parfums. This thing took me so fucking long. I finished it by like 5 a.m. at this point in the sketchbook. And then some flowers from my backyard. Oh, shit. Endlessly creating myself. This is very... all these dried dead flowers. I use like soft pastels for this background because I wanted it to look like muddy and gross. Oh, she's crawling out of the cocoon. Outfit study for Lynn, but it looks like shit. Another thing. Hold on. This is more important. A redraw of Curdled Milk by Nicole Dollenganger. Track list. I drew Little Boy Blue, but if he had gender dysphoria, I guess. Little Boy Blue was always born pink, that kind of thing. This was inspired by the work of Trevor Brown, one of my favorite artists in this sort of style. Gender is a Chore, a very shitty drawing of Ruby Bloom. And then a much better art piece for Strawberry Switchblade for their single Since Yesterday. Can you see the inspirations? Yeah. Zach. I really like this pose. Eat the Rich. There's like yellow stains everywhere. These things keep getting fucked up. This very maximalist page for Murdoch of Gorillas. Hello, Murdoch Nichols here with the fucking plankton from SpongeBob thing going on. Murdoch. Yeah. I found a empty box of Marlboros on the side of the road and I stole it for this. Union Jack. Bonesy. Self-explanatory. List of my favorite Gorilla songs. And then Plastic Beach. Argo. He's capable of turning like candles or just lamps red if he interacts with them. Or like uses his powers, like snaps, and then, you know, what happens. Him licking blood off his fingers, him in full traditional like vampire aristocrat garb. Can't speak. Fucking hell. Another Lynn thing. Another lighting city. I'm not sure if I grabbed these examples, but they're cool. Anyways, next. Okay, so all these stickers are from Oddities. Sorry, I had to film this vertically because the sketchbook, as you can see, is so fucking weird in how it's shaped. More stuff from the Oddities Expo. Point Blank Art and Design. Alexandria Winthrop. Travis Stream Perfectum. Yeah. Other sculpture designs. I don't feel like showing these off, sorry. Right, so this really could have been better. Since white is so visible, but it is I, your fairy god possum. So I just like zombie scene girl possum, like roadkill. Like she was hit by a car or something, because I saw some like dead possums on the road around my neighborhood, so I did this. Jasmine Bean. Worldwide Torture, Traumatic Livelihood. I did this little like gothic parody of one of those like wig ads from the 50s. Yeah, Pine Point, good luck. One of the dolls I saw at Oddities with Smith's song lyrics. This like goth treasure troll, because I just had some black fur left over from an older project, and then yeah, it's basically self-explanatory. Oh, some like studded bracelet I had broke. One of the spikes came off, I couldn't find it to fix it, so I just took them off and did this. A Night with Dracula. I mixed red acrylic and water to get this. I don't know why this is the way it is, but I tried to do one of those like bougie adjacent little Pinterest drinks, but it's like human viscera and an eyeball finger. He's wearing a Marceline sweater and waiting outside his next victim's door. It's very shitty Dracula page. Well, not shitty, but you know, poorly lit. Birch book, werewolf's eyes, another werewolf. I'll be taking this, thank you. The sketchbook was worked on from June 6th to June 29th of 2025. Anyways,